3, and that is your note sheet. If you have mild, okay.
Mine just say
Let's all raise our hands so we can ask one. All right. Yes, Ashley. All right. Yeah. Give me a sec.
Can I get a pencil?
Yeah. So you have a spicy. Can you take off? So you have a spicy. That means that you need to fill this in yourself because you have chosen to do spicy because you believe you are more advanced in taking. All right. So
Can I get a sip?
I'm coming around with them.
Alright.
All right. So if you see on the board, it's the exact same thing as. It is the exact same thing. Give me a second. It is the exact same thing as. Yeah. It is the exact same thing as what is on the board. So everyone should be at page 3. Let's hold it up. If you're at page 3. All right. I've decided all at page 3. Good, very good. Decides all at page 3. Very good. Yes. We're all on page 3. Good. Okay. So up on the board is the mild version. All right. Let's face this way. Okay. And the mild version of the note sheet. Okay. So you'd be on the heading. What is weathering? This corresponds. This matches the paragraph we just read. Blank is when solid rock changes into sediments. Right. So. Is when solid rock changes to sediment. Raise your hand if you know what goes in the blank. Marion, thank you for raising your hand silently.
Boulders?
So boulders are a type of solid rock that can be weathered, but I'm looking for a different word, right? The word that we've been kind of studying for the past few days for a geologic story project. All right? Rolly, do you know what goes in the blank?
Weathering?
Thank you. Weathering. Okay? Weathering is when solid rock changes into sediments. All right? Weathering is when solid rock changes into sediments. Then, in this paragraph, it talks about 2 different types of weathering. So, do we know the 2 different types of weathering? Alonso.
Chemical?
And do you know the other one?
Mechanical?
Thank you. Chemical and mechanical. So now we have all successfully taken notes on the first paragraph of this resource from your Water and the Earth 2 content assessment. Right? This is a great way of taking notes. It's just a simple outline, right? And essentially you're summarizing this into one key heading. Oftentimes the heading is going to be what is in bold before the paragraph. Okay? And then essentially I'm breaking it down into 2 or 3 key points that is really important to the paragraph. Okay? So you have weathering, and you have chemical, and you have mechanical. Right? Weathering, it talks about what is weathering, and what are the 2 types of weathering. Okay? So here's what we're doing next. So, Luis, can you read out the instructions on the board?
For the next 6 minutes, you will read the sections of mechanical weathering, ice weathering, and regression.
Thank you. After you read it, you should fill in section 2 of the note sheet. Okay? After, we will review together. The expectations are, Ashley, the giggling over there needs to stop. We're looking at a paper at a voice level 0. Okay? So, after you read it, you should fill in section 2 of the note sheet. Okay? And you're allowed to whisper while you discuss the notes and the reading, but I expect everyone to be following, at least for the first 2 minutes, to be reading at a voice level 1. All right? You should be in your seats. We're doing individual work.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're doing individual work. Okay, so let's review. What are the 3 sections that you need to read of this article? Iris, what are the 3 sections we need to read?
The mechanical weathering, chemical weathering, and I don't know because mine's different.
Oh, I know.
Yes, Demora.
You need to read chemical weathering and ice weathering.
And there's one more.
And, you have
Mechanical
We're not reading chemical weathering yet. Abrasion. Thank you. Mechanical weathering, ice wedging, abrasion. Very good, Demarion. All right. So you're paying attention, so I'm going to give you a respect point. After you read it, you should fill in section 2. Let's go over that. Raise up on your hand. What section are you filling in on the note sheet? Just raise up your hand silently. What section are you filling in on the note sheet?
Medical weathering.
Thank you. Raise up your hand. What's
I did. I said medical.
on your hand?
Wait, what?
So we're on page 3, same one we just filled in.
Why is mine like this?
Oh, making a wedding? Oh, okay.
Right?
Why is it? I got
I'll explain later. Alright? And then, raise up on your hand. What voice level we're working at? Thank you, Celeste. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Carlos. I need to see, to make sure we know, I need to see everyone's fingers. I need to see the ones in the air. Thank you. If you have any questions, I'll come around and answer them. You have the next 6 minutes to fill, and by the end of the 6 minutes, I need you to fill out this note sheet. Do not fill out chemical weathering yet, but if you finish early, you can go on there. So I guess you could. Okay. Cool.
I just poked my stone.
Yeah. So this is spicy. Did you ask for spicy? Let me get it. Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
And you're gonna grind it through here.
Oh, that is a spicy. Did you ask for spicy? Yeah. So spicy is because you're more advanced in taking, which you are. I've taken those with you, and so essentially you're gonna fill this in yourself, right? That's gonna be your definition of mechanical weathering, and then you're gonna fill in the definition of ice wedging here. Okay. So right here, you just kind of have this. There you go. Really appreciate everyone being at voice level 1. Big improvement. All right. So we don't actually do it. Right? I want you to practice reading, and I want you to practice reading sound. The resource for practice. And practice your face. Okay? You want a mile?
I got it.
Okay.
It was like right there.
Okay. Cool. Feel free to just wait if you want after. Yes, sir. We're not kind of doing the content assessments yet. Okay. So continue to read over this. And read over and take away. Okay. Think about how you can add to it.
What's the date? What's the date?
16th.